Hi everyone, my name is Justine and I'm a digital strategist at Chorus. Thank you for joining and welcome to Talk the Talk webinar, in which I'll be covering best practices for your brand's TikTok strategy, including why your business should join TikTok, how to build a winning strategy, and the key principles of TikTok marketing. So let's dive right in. But first off, I want to ask you two questions. Number one, is your audience on TikTok? And number two, are your competitors on TikTok? If the answer to these questions is either yes or maybe, then why aren't you? Most brands look to get the most bang out of their buck, and in doing so, you might be trying to assess whether TikTok is a good investment for you right now. Well, I have 5 reasons why you should in fact consider joining this platform. Number one, TikTok is the fastest growing social channel right now. It also has great engagement and active participation too. In fact, it recently overtook YouTube and Google in terms of watch time and popularity. And with its unique algorithm rewarding users for fun, engaging, and polished type of content, it also has an unparalleled opportunity for reach, which basically means that anyone, and I literally mean anyone, can go viral on this platform. And while it's true that 60% of the audience is between the ages of 16 and 24, it's not just lip syncing and dancing. There's a whole range of topics and demographics available on this platform. TikTok is also great for building brand awareness and showing your brand's true colors, your character, and your personality. And it's partly because of that authentic and polished vibe that tends to dominate on this platform. If you ask me, I think TikTok is what really made social media fun again, taking the focus away from the macro influencers and giving more spotlight to regular users, small businesses, and brands. So let's say you're sold, you want to get on that TikTok train, but where do you start? Well, first you need to find your niche. Is it clean talk, book talk, carpet talk? I mean, there's pretty much a niche for everything and everyone on TikTok. And finding yours will help you align your brand's unique selling point with community's values and beliefs. And this is essential because content is king on TikTok. So finding your niche will help you map out your whole content mix. Secondly, don't repurpose. TikTok is not like any other platform out there, so you do need a dedicated content strategy, utilizing all of the platform's native features such as filters and effects. And consistency will play a major part here. And it's not just about posting regularly, but TikTok should be integrated across everything that you do: KCPs, campaigns, even influencer and ambassador agreements. You should also think about how you can involve your teams in content creation. Sure, your social media team, but also store staff, the behind the scenes heroes. Tapping into this kind of relatable, emotion-driven experiences will help you connect with your audience on a deeper level. Now, you've probably noticed, but TikTok is all about trends and joining in conversations. So be reactive. Join in, but add your spin to it. Don't just repeat what was done already. Focus your time and energy on trends that are just starting out, videos that are on the rise, not the kind of trends and content that has already peaked. A little pro tip from me would be, you must also consider that every FYP, so For You page, is different. So having a dedicated team that monitors conversations and trends from different angles will be hugely beneficial, and you'll thank me later. Test and learn too. So post similar versions of the same video, but experiment with audio, filters, effects, and length, and repeat the content that has performed well. So essentially, start small and capitalize on small wins. You should also engage with popular and on the rise videos, other brands and creators. So slide into those comments for maximum visibility. And last but definitely not least, always consider the rule of three. Before posting, ask yourself, is this content engaging, interactive, or educative? It really has to be at least one of those three for maximum impact. Now that rule of three can be translated into the flicker, flash, and flare content strategy, which is used by so many successful brands on TikTok, including Boohoo, the UK fashion retailer with over 1 million TikTok followers. Start with the more reactive content built up on trends and trending sounds, like this one here, for example.
I actually did it myself. Yeah.
Nice.
Trends and conversations are the bread and butter of TikTok, so you will need to incorporate this type of engaging content with high frequency. Then you should also think about including regular features. Boohoo as a fashion brand creates a lot of these new ins, hauls, demonstrations, and how-tos, but most recently they've also started including a new type of episodic content called A Day in the Life, showing the day-to-day of different employees. And now this is really clever because it really shows what the brand stands for, but in a more relatable way.
Hi guys, my name's Grace and here's a day in the life of a merchandising intern at Boohoo. But here I am with Molly, the merchandising A. Now we've jumped straight into a critical path meeting at the end of the day. After work I'm popping into Debenhams beauty store.
You get the point. Lastly, flair. So the interactive, large-scale campaign initiatives that users can join in on. For example, hashtag challenges.
It's from Boohoo, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these clothes and I just.
These type of initiatives are a win-win as they tend to generate a lot of UGC, so user-generated content for the brand that can be later repurposed. Next, we'll be looking at key principles of TikTok marketing. In other words, what has worked for other brands that you can incorporate into your own strategy. Rule number 1 is show your personality. TikTok is the perfect platform for humanizing your brand and showing what you're really all about. Ryanair and Duolingo were the first to know this. Ryanair has really mastered the art of bringing their planes to life using one of platform's native features, a filter that places a face on objects, like the video here. Duolingo using an owl is also a perfect example of how putting a face, not necessarily a human face, creates a positive association with the brand and builds brand salience. Lastly, retailers such as Gymshark or Pretty Little Thing, working with influencers, ambassadors, and creators are a great example of how you can humanize your brand on TikTok. Now, it's no secret that consumers are more and more belief-driven these days and increasingly look for authenticity in brands. And actually, TikTok's algorithm rewards users for funny, engaging, unpolished type of content. The kind of content that is so raw that makes you think, how did that video get 5 million views again? So don't be afraid to experiment because TikTok thrives on unorthodox. But remember to stay true to your company's values because raising awareness won't count for anything if the audience doesn't know what you truly stand for. Innocent, the juice brand, is a great example of how to do this. And with a bio, we make healthy drinks, please buy them so we don't get fired, you can certainly expect some good laughs. And they've done really well by telling the story of their employees rather than that of their smoothie products.
Interesting reaction.
Next, align with trends. TikTok is built on trends, so leverage them to show your personality and gain more exposure. Little Moons is a fabulous example, and they do love a good trend. The video I'm about to play is a good example of how the content on TikTok is also often remixed by multiple users, creating a unique piece of content every single time. Lastly, try cliffhangers to build suspense and keep your audience coming back for more. You can do so by dividing your content into parts and leaving a part of the plot unresolved. You probably noticed that influencers use this technique a lot, especially when doing unboxing or testing something out. So the video I'm about to play is exactly that. An influencer is testing a heatless chaos technique and then records a second video to show the results.
Stop right now. I found a bobby pin. I'm gonna go to sleep and hope for the best.
So let's see the results.
When marimba hold me close, sway with me.
Quite clever, right? And brands like Delish also know how to use cliffhangers in their strategy. But they don't just divide content into parts. They also create content that is themed. For example, the 12 days of Drinkmas, which I admit has a really nice ring to it. Well, this webinar is coming to an end. What I really want you to take away from this presentation is that TikTok made social media fun again. Its raw, unpolished vibe combined with the unparalleled opportunity for reach is how you build brand salience, how you connect with customers on a deeper level, and ultimately how you convert those one-time buyers into loyal advocates for the brand. Now, I've shared a lot of best practices, tips, and tricks today, but if you were to remember just one thing from it, please do remember the rule of 3. Now, I know it's technically cheeky because it's 3 things and not 1, but just ask yourself whether the content you're putting out there, is it engaging, interactive, or educative? Don't just repeat what everyone else is doing. Be original and use the platform to show what you really stand for. And do hide from your legal team when you see them. We've also talked about strategy a lot today. And while there are no universal strategies for marketing, business, or anything, frankly, there are universal principles, however. And the one that I want to stress today is authenticity. So be bold, be authentic, and don't forget to have a good time. If you've enjoyed this webinar, I do encourage you to connect with us and learn more about how Chorus could help you win on TikTok and beyond. We are now TikTok's official marketing partner, which means that we can offer you a direct API to plan and publish content, get analytical insights, and even access to moderation to always stay connected with your audience. We've also got a highly qualified strategy team on hand, which I'm a part of, so I'm not completely biased, that can help you build a custom strategy, provide trend and analytical insights, as well as build a loyal community and take care of your day-to-day moderation. So don't wait, follow us on Instagram, and please connect with me on LinkedIn. Thank you all so much for listening and have a great day. Bye.